Welcome back everyone. So the weekend just gone was competition weekend. I've been working towards it for a while. A lot of you have been following along on my journey, so thank you so much for all the support. It was up in MK Fitness up in Derry. Fantastic setup up there. Can't praise it enough. Check it out. Facebook, Instagram, MK Fitness. Really good quality gear. Great instructors up there and really nice people. It was also really exciting to have Big Loz there, who I'm sure most of you know who he is. If not, go on over to his YouTube channel. It's incredible the amount of information that he puts out there, and it's hugely entertaining at the same time. Having Rhianon Lovelace there, again, such an incredible personality. It was really fun to just get the support from her, get chatting to her. And then last but not least, of course, the Ireland's own Pal Dwyer, who's again fantastic character, very funny guy and so supportive. It was really nice having him around because you just got a buzz off the three of them. You just got a buzz that you could lift more, you could perform better just having them around. So I've got quite a lot of footage I've been trying to go through since the weekend, and I've got good news and bad news for everyone out there. So I've a lot of footage. I'm going to break it up into individual events, because otherwise I'm going to be posting a 2-3 hour video. It's just a bit too much, so this will be a little bit easier for you to digest. So keep in mind with all this footage, obviously I was competing, I couldn't record much myself, so all of this footage is by goodwill of spectators dotted around here or there. Now, saying that, some of it was done with phones, some of it was done with GoPros, some with cameras, so there's a lot of varying quality. So just in case you're looking, keep that in mind and don't be too hard on the photographers, because they were just there as spectators and they were doing this as a favour. So on the day there was a couple of different competitions going. So there's Ireland's Strongest Woman and then Ireland's Strongest Novice Strongman. Now with the ladies side of things, there was different weight categories. I am going to just put all of the female lifters in together, and then all the male lifts all in together as well. So a lot of this footage is fairly raw. I want to try and get it up as quickly as possible because I know there's a lot of you out there hoping to see this footage and possibly see your own lifts. As such, if I have missed out on some swear words in there, please forgive me. And again, keep in mind that I'm just throwing this up. It's fairly raw. There's also one little extra caveat in there, that the deadlift videos for the men and the women, and also the log press for the women, unfortunately the footage that I got of that, I've had a little bit of technical difficulties with it. So I'm hoping to get it resolved, hoping to recover that footage, and if I do, I will get it up as soon as possible, but it will be over the next day or two if it goes up. So the footage we've got at the moment is the men's pressing event. We've got the men's squats. The women's squats were going on in a different area. Spectators weren't allowed in, obviously, because of COVID. So, unfortunately, I could only record in one area. Then we've got the moving medley for the women and the men. And we've also got the throw bag event for the men and the women at the end. I am going to be doing a video later on this week that focuses on just my own lifts. But I think I want to get this footage up as quick as possible. So I'll worry about that bit later on. So I think that's all the terms and conditions covered. Please enjoy. Here's part one. So all signed in, ready to rock and roll. We are just about to have the athletes meeting. So Loz is going to talk us through all of the events and all of the rules. So shouldn't be too many rules, should be fairly straightforward. Really excited to get going, so I'll see you inside. You're going to get some lift commands from the floor. You'll get a lift. Once you're locked out, the referee will give you a down signal, and then they'll give you a lift from the bottom. We want to make sure no one's bouncing it straight back up. Any questions on the lift?
So you'll see that there is a single top and lift at the bottom.
Yes, you can get to lock out, you'll get down, and then lift the bottom. Don't lift until they give you a lift command. Do you know what's the weights? 200 for the men. 220 and then 190. 220, 190. Yeah. 200 plus 20. No? Yeah. No suits, you're allowed straps though, okay? You're allowed to hitch, whatever, get it from A to B. Just make sure you wait for your referee's signals. The one thing you don't want to do is lose a rep because you're not listening to the referee, okay? Event number 2, the females have the log lift and the males have the press medley. So log lift for reps, they're cleaning every rep. Yeah. Cleaning each rep from the floor,
locked out position, overhead. Again, listen to your referee's down commands. Okay. The last thing you want to do in a competition is lose a rep because you're not waiting for the command from the referee. Okay. With the guys on the overhead, most of the implements are pretty simple, but with the sandbag, no resting on your head. I mean, no resting any implement on your head, but the sandbag is one. Some people try and sort of get it on the head and push it up. Make sure you're locked out. Again, we may be, we may let you off is completely being locked out. You're going to have to hold it for a split second to get that down signal.
So just make sure that the sandbags are locked out. The sandbags not touching your head, so there's a big gap between the sandbags. So if you're playing the long ways, the sandbags not touching your head, not going to get rep. So make sure there's a big gap between the sandbag and your head, right?
Any questions on the pressing, guys?
Is there a lift command for the lock, or is it just?
You're just good, like just the top.
Do you have to go around implements or is that with it?
I'm okay with people stepping over.
Before you fall.
That's usually the dumbbell at the end. You said feet up, feet the others up, you feet in the line. And I said, you have to feet up, you straight. So you're here, spread back the other.
Same with any push jerkers as well.
And then all for the best line for all of them. It's the same for the gears as well. I don't mind you dropping the log on the lads, especially gears, but just make sure it's controlled. Then the lads drop that wooden log in the fucking concrete because they're out of here. So just
try and have some respect for the ground, okay? Event 3 is the squat for reps. Make sure you hit depth. These two will be fairly strict. Like I said, the novice guys, you may get one warning for depth. The women, there won't be a warning. We expect you to know what depth is and you should be kind of hitting it. We will be very strict on that.
If anybody wants to grab me to kind of go through and make sure that's absolutely fine.
For squats, I have my 9mm service sleeves. Are they okay?
They're fine.
Sleeves alright. No wraps, sleeves fine.
Any other questions on the squats, guys?
We want to do a single beat or two rep single beat at the squat at the top of the rock. You get a squat signal at the top, and then if you see you're not deep enough,
you won't get a signal at the bottom. They will tell you what you come back up.
You're told there's no rep or not.
Okay. Any other questions on the squats?
And you're allowed to, like, if you did a few reps and you want to readjust, you're allowed to re-rack and then go back out.
What's the time limit they've got on the squats?
60 seconds.
Obviously, you're reading into your own time.
It's not a huge amount of time to re-rack, but if you want to, you can. Event 4 is the medley, yoke into farmers, into the sandbag. Pretty simple on that one. Think of anything you need to know? Any questions? Anyone?
No sliding over the finish line, just. If you drop on it, it slides even, it's fair enough, but if you're purposely sliding on
Oh, you over the line.
well, every implement is to go over the whole line,
We know purposeful cheating when we see it.
See with the sandbag might have a life or something, he's going to stand launch the sandbag.
And then the last event is the Sandbag Toss. Nice fun event to do. No real fun for you issues. Any questions on the sandbag, guys? Awesome. Have a brilliant day. It's going to be lots of fun. Like I said, you've got these two legends of strongman and strongman doing the reffing today. Matt and myself will be shouting at you all, giving you encouragement. And I hope it's an awesome competition. Good luck.
Thanks very much, guys.